So here's another good trick you might like. So we've got the Zinc Z board and we've got the VGA monitor. So using a modified version of Hammy Hamster's code, which is on the APP website, I've modified some of his fractal generation code so that it generates the fractals in hardware but uses a slightly modified version, and it uses the DDR3 SD-RAM as the video buffer. So here we can see we can calculate the fractal image. This is essentially showing a complex plane, and we for each point on the complex plane, the colour essentially represents the time it takes for each point on that plane to converge to a given value. And it's slightly modified version of the code which Hammy Hamster wrote, in that it uses the complex multiplier, but it also does a trick where you can actually speed up the calculations, because you can determine for some points of the complex plane that they're never actually going to converge. All of the calculations are done in hardware, and rather cleverly, when you scroll, you obviously only have to update some of the pixels. All the video is done in hardware as well. There's no actual VGA graphics controller built into the FPGA, as this is all done in programmable logic. The zoom is limited by the resolution of the numbering system we use internally in the FPGA, so we're actually just using a 42-bit number system in the FPGA, which gives quite a good compromise between the amount of logic used and the amount of zoom that you can have. And the only time we actually calculate a full new screen of pixels is when we zoom. The scroll function only calculates new pixels for the point at which we're scrolling. And the calculations are all done in a pipelined manner, so we are able to work out when we need to update pixels and when we don't. Hurrah! So yes, so the only software really is that there's a little bit of software running on the dual ARM core processor to control the DDR3 SD-RAM memory controller, but it only runs for a very short period of time and stops. And I'm going to change the code so it doesn't have to do that anymore. And yeah, so super duper. Bye.